Now that the car is running and driving, we can kind of trust it a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some work into the exterior. These headlights are definitely beat, so I'm gonna see if I can bring them back any. It has a bunch of leftover wrap. I'm gonna try to pull all of this off. Has some right there on the fender, has some on the bumper. The mirror caps have some wrap on them still, as well as the whole entire roof. So we're gonna pull all of this shit off, and then I'm gonna see if I can clean it up a little bit. Not crazy, but make it look a little more presentable. In the good old parts shelf, I got some grills sitting around. So the 540 is completely missing them, as you can see. So go ahead, throw these on. This is the headlight we've been working with. As you can see, it's pretty clear overall. There's a couple spots like down here at the bottom. There's definitely a lot of shit. I think it might be inside the lens too, but these pop off pretty easy. And then there's some runs right here, which when I sanded them, they kind of came out, but I believe it's actually on the outer lens. So I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll try again, but for right now, they look good compared to this. So it's a pretty big difference. So we'll go ahead and throw the grills on. Should make the car look a lot better. And as well as this latch was bent, so when you had it up, it would stay all the way over here. It was all the way bent. So this should be good now. Sheesh, it's starting to look so much better. We pulled all this wrap off. It was right here in the fog lights in the whole under part of the bumper. Sheesh. Looks a lot better like this. I'm not gonna lie, this shit actually looks hella good right now. I don't know if it's the lighting, but sheesh. This shit looks mint. Now the headlights, they cleared up, but there's still tons of imperfections. These would for sure need new lens, but it's not a big deal. They're hella easy to swap out. New trim is needed, of course. These tabs are always broken. Other than that, we got some more wrap to peel off, but update check. Sheesh, this shit looks good. Might have to fuck around and keep this thing. This is how we sitting right now. Looks hella good. We went and removed the stickers off. It's a little dusty. Retaped the window. Does anybody know how the fuck do you get this off? This wrap is just completely caked on here. Look at it. So if anybody knows how to go about getting this off without fucking up the paint, because it looks like it already is. So if anybody has any tips or tricks for that, please hit me up and let me know. Other than that, the front end looks way better. Looks actually like a nice car. One day down of the work week, the battery just got here, so I came over here to install it, but I don't know what the hell they did. As you can see, this is the negative lead, and it has a wire wrapped around this to just that, and here's where the positive cable is. At least this has an actual connection, but then it's missing the actual end piece, so I don't know what the fuck they did. So I hooked it up just like this. Well, it's not even hooked up, but I literally just put the wires in contact and I turned the key on and lights work. So it should start, but that's really sketchy. I wouldn't want to ride like that. So I'm gonna see if I can order some cables or something as a replacement. But for the meantime, I think we're gonna have to deal with this. Another package has arrived. Sheesh, safety first. We about to be fresh though. We got brand new Fox helmet, brand new Fox goggles, and gloves. Sheesh. Safety first, if we get this piece of shit running right. All right, we back. It's the weekend. The quad has already broken down and been fixed. I rode it for like 30 seconds, and we just took the M5 for a road trip and got some shitty stocks so we can put it on the shitty 540. Be up bright and early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Update on the quad. I had someone come through and refresh the whole top end and carburetor, and we did petcock valve. The only thing that happened, I went riding last night, is this aftermarket fuel filter has a very cheap line. Let's see if I grab it. And you can see, if you can see that, it completely split and gas just started dumping all over. So once we replace that little fuel line, everything should be good. For the 540, as you can see, it's on the stocks. We got the Style 65s right here. I cleaned them up. They look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The hand cooks are good condition. The fronts are completely worn, but they don't look terrible. So I'm gonna post these up for sale. I might post this up just to see if I get offered anything. Obviously, any low balls or anything not really worth it, I'll just keep it. And then I want to clean up the 540 and get that posted for sale. Maybe this too. This is the hose that split on me when I was riding the quad last night. It split all the way open and just completely popped off. So AutoZone is the only place that had this hose, but it's super thick compared to the other ones. So I hope it fits in here. We'll go ahead and give it a shot, but it's a pretty tight space. So hopefully it fits in with no issues. We replaced the fuel line already, but now this shit is having issues starting. So I really don't know. I put 2 clamps and then this clamp was a little bit bigger. So we tightened that shit all the way down to hold it. It's good for now. It feels off, but it was just on. It wasn't leaking. I tried to get this thing running, but I don't know what the hell the issue is. It wasn't crank. It was cranking, but it just wouldn't start. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge up the battery because after cranking it and trying to start it, the battery died already. It's a pretty small battery for the quad, so that might be an issue or the reason, but it started up before, so I'm gonna charge up the battery and try again later. But it's about it for this video. I know it's kind of all over the place, but I appreciate you for watching. Next episode, we're gonna go ahead and service the headlights and replace the lens on the M5.